Just quickly before we get into this video, I've done some research on the car we used, which I called the Robin Reliant, and that's because I've grown up knowing that that's what it's called. But I thought I'd do some research because obviously the car brand is Reliant, and looking at this website, it's not even a Reliant Robin that is used in Only Fools and Horses, it's the Regal Supervan II. So this is the Supervan III, which is actually what is used in the Mr. Bean TV series. So I thought I would put it out there that I do know, well, at least I know now, that it's not a Robin Reliant, it would be called a Reliant Robin. And not just that, it's not a Reliant Robin, it's the Reliant Regal Supervan II that is used in the Only Fools and Horses TV series, but obviously in the game there's only one Reliant available, and that is the Supervan III. Anyway guys, into the video, I hope you enjoy it. Right guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the Robin Reliant Supervan III. The reason I'm doing this is because, as always, you can get an Only Fools and Horses livery on it, which I think is pretty cool, and there is a drag build for it. So we're going to jump in it, we're going to do the 4 main drag events, the same as what we did with the Little Tykes P50. And just so that you guys know, the tune is an 8.5 second drag van. It's an S1878 and it's by someone called Fossington. Right, so the very first drag we're doing is the one that's at the Horizon Festival. It's 0.2 miles. And you can see the design of the car. It's very, very hard to shift gear in this. But you can see the launch, like you can see the acceleration on it. All the other cars don't stand a chance. I need to get used to the gear shifting in this car, it's ridiculous. 8.9 seconds. Right, this location's a little bit better. The reason I went through that first drag strip as quick as possible is because it's at the Horizon Festival, and by default there is music playing, and I don't want to get any copyright issues on videos that I make. So this is the livery for the car. You can see it says Trotters Independent Trading Co. New York, Paris, Peckham. And we're now on to the second drag strip, which is the one at Bamborough Castle. Right, here we go, the Bamborough Castle Beach drag strip, and the shifting is so silly in the first 3 gears of this car, but we have no troubles at all. And it goes a lot faster than the P50. So we managed to do that drag strip in 16.5 seconds, almost 1.5 seconds faster than the AI. Which I would say is pretty good for quite a small drag strip. Right, let's see if we can do better on normal ground as opposed to doing it on sand on the beach. We did a little bit better that time because a race that was taking longer, almost 3 seconds longer, the Bamborough Beach one, we finished this in 12.8 and we were still almost 1.5 seconds faster than any AI. And they all had better cars this time. Now we're moving on to the final drag event of this video. The one that I'm not really looking forward to. Because for those of you that don't know, the Robin Reliant is a freewheeler. And on this last drag race, we actually have turns. It's on the motorway and there's a couple of turns. So I don't know if we're going to flip it. I don't know if we're going to spin out of control. But let's jump into the event and we'll see what happens. Here we go, the 2.6 mile juggernaut. I'm very interested to see what happens when we turn the corners in this drag event. Okay, so the car pretty much doesn't turn, which is not a good start. Okay. They're catching up. Is that bad in terms of handling that they've caught up and overtaken? I'm not going to be able to win this. Look at them all speeding off because they've got 4 wheels. Right, it was a bad idea doing this. Maybe if nope, slowing down has no effect. I don't have rewind on, so that's us pretty much out of this race. And I've also managed to flip it. That should be a guaranteed 12th. I don't know how I'm not last already. Right, round 2. I'm going to try like really slowing down on the corners. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea, because this thing, as you can see, really doesn't turn. Right, let's crash through. Let's just go on the other side. It doesn't help that it's night time and I can barely see the road ahead of me. And 191 or 192 is the fastest we can get out of this. Come on. I've done it much better so far. No, we're not getting the overtake. Alright, we're not the fastest car here. It was close though, it was a close second. I'm actually quite proud of that performance. I didn't think we'd be able to do it that good. And we were so close to doing that race in a minute. So close. But I'm not doing it again. We can't beat the Jag XJS. But we didn't do too bad. It was a lot better with the handling that time round. So, that was a look at the Reliant Regal Supervan III on Forza Horizon 4 with the Only Fools and Horses livery on it, which I think is pretty cool, and it's also got a drag build. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.